welcome to the SML for Change MOOC. My name is Paraskivi Blazaki and I'm an English teacher in the 5th General Lyceum of Iraklio, which is a secondary school in Greece. Today's topic is assessment. We will be talking about how and when to assess your strategy and who to involve in the assessment. Also, we will see how to deal with potential problems that may arise.
Our strategic plan is based on our school's mission and values. Democratic values are the pillars of our mission. They offer equal opportunities to all students and provide the necessary skills young citizens need in the 21st century. In addition, our school values include working together, inspiring and motivating each other.
Continuous assessment reflects these values. It gives students and teachers the chance to raise their voice and be an integral part of the strategic plan. This means that through critical thinking, all participants help to shape the strategy to their individual needs. Now let's take a look at our school strategic goals. The SWOT analysis pointed to two focal areas: creating critically thinking social media users and training of educators. Each focal area should be examined and assessed on an individual basis at key stages of the implementation. This ensures that the plan runs smoothly and problems can be handled early on. Remember, only by assessing regularly can you ensure that the strategy is actually working. The frequency and the method of assessing can vary according to each goal. Assessment can be qualitative and quantitative, computer-based or conducted face-to-face. It can take the form of surveys and questionnaires or an interview with the people involved. What is important is that the people involved are the same throughout the implementation to make sure that the data collected hold validity and can truly demonstrate the progress. Now let's take a look at our school strategic plan as a case study. Our first strategic goal is to raise awareness on the issue of social media safety among the students by 50%. A series of questionnaires can be used to measure the efficiency of the strategy. A very useful tool to get you started is a Selfie, which is a free customizable tool developed by the European Commission. All you need to do is register your school and get teachers, students and administrators to answer a set of questions on the use of digital media to your school. The Selfie tool provides different questions to different stakeholders, depending on their roles. It takes 20 to 40 minutes to complete, and the application then takes a selfie of your school, coming up with a report based on the answers provided. This report can form the basis of the strategy, but it can also be used in different stages of the implementation to check the progress made. In addition, first-year students will answer a custom-designed questionnaire. The reason for choosing first years is a practical one. Since the plan has a 3-year implementation span, the same students will fill in the questionnaire at all stages of the process. The questionnaire aims to identify the relationship of the individuals with social media through a series of carefully selected questions. It is best to use mostly closed-type questions in order to gather measurable results. We will gather data via Google Forms, which is a very straightforward and easy tool. Then we will assess data and compare them with the previous surveys to evaluate the progress made and also detect any flaws in the strategy. Our second strategic goal aims to increase the number of educators using digital tools by 10%. A great method to evaluate this goal is by conducting personal interviews. This is a very efficient way of assessment, since this goal relies on peer collaboration and assistance throughout the implementation period. We will also publish a questionnaire designed for teachers. Both these tools will allow teachers to give their testimonies on using social media platforms for educational purposes. Why do we need to assess our strategy? Well, incorporating assessment to the strategy is vital for making sure that the plan runs smoothly. It allows us to detect potential problems that may arise and gives us a chance to alter the strategy accordingly so as to overcome any problems timely. It is also a strong card in negotiations with external stakeholders, as it provides tangible evidence of the work that has been put into the planning and implementation of the strategy. Also, it allows all participants to voice their opinion on the actions taken, implicating them in all aspects of the process. Now, let's focus on the products we will use for the assessment. In the Resources section, you will find a sample of the Social Media Safety Awareness Survey. You will also find a template that you can use for the analysis of the questionnaire results. And finally, a sample of the teacher's online questionnaire to measure digital literacy is also included. Based on the strategy currently implemented at my school, I've demonstrated a set of tools that you could use, adapt, or be inspired by so that you can measure the efficiency of your strategic plan. The first tool was a selfie, which is great for initial, interim, and final evaluation of your strategy. In addition, I've prepared 2 customizable questionnaires that you can access in the resources section. The questionnaires will allow you to gather your students' and fellow teachers' opinion on the use of social media and digital tools. The report template included will also help you to analyze the results of the student survey.
Creating, implementing, and assessing a strategic plan is a great achievement, but there are a number of obstacles that can be overcome. First of all, creating questionnaires that reflect not only your goals, but also the mission and values of your school requires careful planning. Also, registering on the selfie can seem quite complicated at first. Furthermore, it's important to encourage open and honest responses by ensuring respondents, especially students, that surveys will be anonymous and that the results will be treated with confidentiality. In addition, monitoring and analyzing data again requires discipline. If we add to all these the reluctance of some fellow teachers to participate and the lack of resources, the assessment process might seem quite daunting. In order to overcome these hurdles, successful coordination and collaboration of all participants is required. Once students and peers are motivated to work together, each obstacle can be overcome. One thing we can do is delegate tasks to willing peers and also try to create engaging activities for our students.
Now let's recap. Today's module addressed the issue of assessment. Structuring the assessment process in a continuous and concise way is as vital as identifying our strategic goals. In fact, when setting our goals, it's worth considering how to measure the effectiveness of the strategy. Assessment is a prerequisite for the success of your strategy and should be recurring at key stages of the implementation. That's it for me. Thank you for your time and good luck with your planning.